ilalabas mo yan.
Who do you look up to?
Who do I look up to? In showbiz po?
Yeah.
So far, Kuya Gerald Anderson. Kasi, he's been such a kuya to me. He's been there, because we had the same handler in Star Magic. So, since I got back, there were different events that we were together, and then he invited me to his gym, and we had the chance to talk. And you know, nasa lahat ng mga na-achieve niya, siya isa sa mga tao na nakilala ko na sobrang stick to the ground. At matutuwa ka kasi bakit kakausapin ako ng isang Gerald
Ba't
Anderson?
naman?
Hindi, kasi syempre ang dami nila na-achieve. Ang daming ka-level na ni Gerald na iba yung kilala. So sobrang talaga ako na napa-amaze doon at gusto kong tularan. Kasi gusto ko maging ganun sa ibang tao in the future po.
Humingi ka rin ba ng love advice kay Gerald?
Kay love advice? Hindi naman.
Kawawa.
Hindi naman.
Bakit naman?
Hindi, di ba?
Hindi kasi
As kuya.
mga lalaki hindi nagsasalita
Ay, hindi
about
naghihingi
love.
na.
Hindi kami nagsishare.
Pero Marco, may love life ka ba ngayon?
Ako ngayon, love life ko. Sobrang busy na ako sa school at trabaho.
Yung totoo.
At hindi, magastos ang magkababae dito sa Pilipinas.
Girlfriend.
Kulang ko lang, every time na lalabas ko yun, kulang ko lang 5,000. Aba, ako wala.
Talaga ba?
Hindi ako makakagastos ng ganun everyday.
Grabe naman yung mga babae.
Yun bang kaibahan ng mga babae sa Italy? Dito
Sila
kasi magastos, hindi
gumagastos.
magastos.
Hindi lang, hindi. Magastos sa buong mundo ang babae. Ano ko lang, ibig ko
Parang pangit
sabihin.
nung dating, no? Parang bumibili ng babae.
Hindi, magastos ang
Magkaroon ng girlfriend.
Magkaroon ng girlfriend.
O manligaw.
What I mean, manligaw. What I mean is that here in the Philippines, I don't know if you noticed, but I think a lot of stuff like are overpriced. Because what I mean, no. I mean, kunyari, food is one of the main trips here in the Philippines, right? So if you go on a food trip, if you compare the meals on different countries, are way more expensive, and that's because I live there and I know how much is a date would cost. And here it's just 3 times because the quality of it, it's imported lagi, lahat ng mga food. So it's understandable why it's that price. I'm just saying it's 3 times more compared to other countries po.
Ibig sabihin
Kaya-
ba nito, mahal ligawan si Julian?
Ha?
Naging magastos pa yung pagliligaw.
Ay, leading to ano siya, oh.
Hindi naman, may trabaho ko nun eh.
So how long
So
na
ganun. Sige.
meron ko na jobless ka? Sorry
Po.
After, anong pinaka-last job mo? It's been months na jobless ka or it's been a year?
Since when po?
Magmula nung bumalik ka?
No, I had actually hindi. I'm amazed how Star Magic was really good in kakabalik ko lang, and they were really good to get me work in the meanwhile. When I didn't have teleserye or stuff, I had shows, I had digital stuff. Excuse me. Instead now I'm I don't know if you watch Pamilya Ko and Killer Bride.
Oh, yeah.
This past few weeks I've been in it, and I'm really glad. It's tiring kasi I have school in the meanwhile. It's really tiring. When I get home, I don't have time to play with my phone or whatever. I just really fell
So,
asleep.
nag-aaral ka?
Yeah, opo.
Saan?
Trinity University of Asia.
What are you thinking of?
CHTM po, tourism po.
Hindi ka nagbabasketball ba?
Pinagba-varsity ako noon, pero baka nakakaya naman sa ibang mas magaling sa akin. So training na lang ako sa 3rd floor sa gym ni Kuya Jen.
Nasa horror film ka ba ni Alexa?
Opo, yung
Sa
sa
Tiguar.
Tiguar, actually lalabas po siya in
October 30.
October 30 po.
Anong role mo doon?
Ako ay isang chick boy. At group kami na magkakaibigan, at ako yung sabihin ba natin malandi.
Flirt.
Very malandi.
Opo. At
The malandi is for girls eh.
Hindi, pwede na rin sa lalaki. Flirt na yun. Basta ano ka,
Opo.
may flirt.
mapalakaibigan.
Flirting siya.
Opo. Pagkatapos, what's gonna happen? I don't know if no, we can't. It's just a horror. Have fun. Go watch it. It's
Marco, okay ba sa yung image na chick boy? Hindi ka ba na-offend pagka gano'n ng tingin sa'yo? With your looks kasi, syempre, lapitin ka ng babae, in the future, magiging hang ka, mating idol material,
I honestly at
tapos
first,
chick boy ka daw, gano'n.
at first when it was like I got out of PBB, probably the first year, hindi ako sanay na magbasa ng comment na, you know, kinig lang ako ng kinig. Hindi ako naniniwala sa sarili kong tingin sa sarili ko. So, nung after I got here in the Philippines, after I left the Philippines, I went in Italy. Those 7 months made me grow a lot of not caring about what other people think about me. As long as I know how I am, as long as I know if I like myself that way, and even if you think I'm gonna be, a bad person or a cheap boy or whatever, that's your opinion. It's not mine. I'm happy with myself, because when I go home and sleep on my bed, I'm sleeping with a smile.
Very cheap
I'm
boy
proud
ka.
of myself. No, I'm not. I'm actually okay. It depends. It depends. Let's go on. Cheap boy siguro hindi naman. Pero I tend to have a lot of more friends na babae po here in the Philippines. Kasi like mga lalaki dito, hindi ganun yung mga hilig ko katulad ng mga boys back in Italy. In fact, my friends are more foreigners here in the Philippines. Russell, Edward, there's a lot of them are from other countries po. And that's why.
Mark, ibig sabihin ba nito nasa Viva ka na open ka rin to work in other network like GMA kung may chance?
Yeah, it could be anything as long as I like the role, as long as they like the role and they think it's good for my path, then why not?
Pero meron na bang nagaganap na ano?
May offer
Negotiation.
ba? Or parang-
Wala pa naman po, wala pa. So
ABS ka pa rin.
Fair enough.
Sino yung mga gusto mong makatrabaho ka other network if given a chance?
I honestly don't know.
Baka hindi niya pa masyado.
I think one of my friends, one of my old friends, she was in ABS and then she moved to GMA. It would be really cool if I had the chance to work with her again, because we're not seeing Isabel.
Ortega.
Yeah, we were close, and then she got busy.
Ortega. Isabel Ortega.
And then sometimes we see each other, we catch up, but it would be cool having a friend out there.